here to talk about some meal prepping. We went to the store today. We were kind of on a pretty good budget, spent about $60 for all this stuff. Should last me the whole week. Probably 4 or 5 actual meals a day. So we started off with some breakfast. I just got some bananas, some Cliff Bars. I got some egg whites as well because I'm usually on the go, but if I have time I'd like to eat some egg whites, maybe with some spinach. Some almond breeze, just original vanilla milk to mix with my protein. Some Greek yogurt, I can fill it with my protein as well. Or we can throw in some cranberry raisin almond mix. Pretty good in fiber. For one of my meals, I just got some Protein Plus panini pasta. We'll throw that in with some lean ground beef. You got 4 pounds of that. I'll put that with some roasted garlic parmesan. Should be pretty good. We'll have to see about that. I've never really got that lean ground beef before, so I'm gonna give it a shot. It's 93% lean, 7% fat. So we'll see about that. Got some chicken, of course. Always have your chicken breast. I like mixing mine with rice and some broccoli. Also, I'm going to mix it with my spinach with some, I really like the zesty Italian sauce. This one's fat-free dressing. It's pretty good. I am going to try something new. I've never really been much of a fish person. However, I am going to try some tilapia. It's boneless and skinless. It's the frozen. See how that goes. I think I'm going to mix it with some spinach. Probably be the best way. Got some pears to snack on.
Is that it?
I think that's everything.
But that video, like what we're talking about now, is what we got at the grocery store today. It's not usually what we all like. It's not all of what we get. We have a couple of double things like the spinach. What else do we have double of?
The yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt. We had double yogurt, and it's like $60. Like legit, like $60. Pretty healthy, and that's food. This is food that'll last us a good week, week and a half, maybe even 2. I know the meat last time lasted us 2 weeks easily, but we are meal prepping for body percentage, that like body percentage, not just weight. So now we're trying to get more lean bodies, have our muscles show. That's why we have so many specific things that we bought. That's what Tim is going over, and then hopefully with my editing skills, I like show a little more of like the nutrition facts of everything, because I know a lot of people want to know about more nutrition facts, but this is just a rough showing of what we buy. So we're not recommending everyone try it, but like if you're trying to get down in body fat and lose weight, this is a good way to start, is trying to go around where we do, but like find what you like. This isn't the exact science. We're not professionals, but this is what we do. So
I usually eat about a banana a day. I don't really know what they're good for. I just like the way they taste. And yeah, they're always good to grab when they go. I've kind of been a huge fan of Cliff Bars recently. I've tried a lot of different protein bars. I can eat them, but there's not very many that I can stand. These have 11 grams of protein and not very many, 7 grams of fat. I don't know, I like the way it tastes a lot. I've gotten the crunchy peanut butter several times and white macadamia, and I'm going to try a new kind today. It's the peanut butter banana with dark chocolate. I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. I've always been a big fan of pears. They're probably my favorite fruit, except for like muskmelon and watermelon, but you can't really buy those in containers like these. When we were at the store, I was kind of surprised. The unsweetened had worse nutrition facts than the artificially sweetened. That surprised me. I figured the unsweetened ones would actually be better for you, but they had way more calories and way more sugars.
You mean the N syrup?
Or yeah, it was the N syrup ones. Or were they the unsyrup?
It was N syrup, because I looked at them, it was weird, because there's another thing that said N syrup too.
Yeah. Never mind. Oh well. I've always been big on milk. Chocolate milk, 2% milk, whole milk. I've always drank a lot of milk. Up until here recently, I've never tried almond milk till recommended by Keith. I gotta tell you, I love almond milk. I usually have a glass a day, usually with my protein. I've been drinking the banana almond milk. I just switched to the original almond milk because I got a different kind of protein. I didn't want to clash those flavors together, but yeah, you got some almond milk. Love almond milk. You can also never go wrong with getting some yogurt. That's not true. A lot of yogurt has a lot of sugars and fats.
That's very true.
Keith loves this Greek, just plain yogurt. I don't like it.
I don't eat it just plain. Tell him that I eat it with protein. I don't eat it plain.
He mixes it with his protein, which tastes like fruit and blueberries. But there's just something I don't like about it. But I am going to try to give it more of a shot.
It's honestly probably the texture for you, because the texture is kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I might add it with some more almond milk, or even add it with my apple pie protein. That might be pretty good. But I also got some
granola,
fruit and granola to mix with it, so that would probably help. We'll see how it goes.
Normal.
For both Keith and I, spinach is kind of like rice. I feel like a lot of people don't really take advantage of spinach. You can eat it with literally anything. It's a great replacement for lettuce. I plan on mixing mine with some chicken, Italian dressing, maybe throw in some of that granola. Probably try with my tilapia as well. And I mean, if nothing else, just eat the spinach.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Going off Tim's spinach thing, just eating it plain. Definitely, like I was reading a thing, like get a handful. I feel like I've talked about this. Get a handful of spinach, like best thing, filled with protein, filled with fiber. Get your bowels like right, and I think it's literally perfect for people who like are definitely trying to cut weight, but like if you feel like you do not like do your bodily functions enough, like pooping enough, spinach is perfect for you. Like you just getting a handful of it is perfect, and just eating it plain because it's fast and easy. You could just crumple it up into like in your hand, eat it on your way to work. I've done that a couple of times, which is kind of weird to admit, but it's like it's good to just like get it through your system, so everything's is working. So.
Nuts. I feel like nuts are pretty important. I'm a huge fan of nuts. There's such a different variety. Nuts can be dangerous though because they do have a lot of calories. Per pack, there's 100 calories in these just regular classic roasted cashews. Yeah, cashews.
Show the camera how like big it is, like how big the. Like that's not that like 100 calorie packs. That's like the packs are really not that big.
And there's 7 packs in here. There are a lot of different kinds of nuts, though. I like nuts. So. One thing I'm gonna focus a lot more on, since I am trying to get lean, is the lean meats. I've always been a fan of ground beef, just with anything really. But I've never noticed the lean ground. It's 93% lean, only 7% fat. It does have 170 calories per serving, but it's lean meat. I'm going to be mixing that with some pasta. Looking forward to it. It doesn't taste any different than normal beef, and it really was not much more expensive. This is $4 for a pound. That's pretty normal. I'm gonna mix some noodles in with that lean beef. Just the protein plus panini. That's 17 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber. You can't tell me that's not good. That's serving size is 2 ounces. There's about 7 servings in this container. So I mean, this is perfect for a meal every day for a whole week. And I believe this was $2 for the pasta.
Well, I didn't even know that. We're getting our food pretty cheap. Like, another thing to reiterate is cheap food from Kroger or Walmart. Just look for discounts. 100%.
I don't really know what omega-3 is. I've heard it's really good for you. And it's on the front, so...
We'll try to do our research for the people that really want to know.